Hey, this is Taylor at Truck World RVA. Today I'm going to take some time and look at this 2020 Ford F550. It's a four-wheel drive, 6.7 power stroke diesel, 10-speed automatic transmission, full crew cab with an 11-foot IMT Dominator bed, a 3820 crane. It's PTO driven, 7,500 pound capacity, 20-foot two-stage maximum crane reach, hydraulic outriggers, hydraulic compressor, one set of drawers. It has a PTO hydraulic winch in the front bumper. It's an aftermarket bumper with an aftermarket winch, obviously. If you haven't watched my videos before, the goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck. Basically, our goal is for reality and expectations to meet. So the first half of the video, I'm going to go through the cab, the undercarriage, inside all the compartments, kind of go through the cosmetic condition and a full overview of the truck and the equipment on it. Second half of the video, we'll do a cold start, a drive, take a look at the engine compartment, and run all of the equipment. It has 28,238 on the miles. Factory exhaust brake, electronic four-wheel drive on the dash. It does have an aftermarket crane remote. This is your charging cable for the remote. Obviously, being a 4-year-old truck with very low miles, there's no rips or tears or odors on the interior. It's vinyl seats, rubber floors. There's your PTO right there. Brand new PTO just installed with the bed. It's a refurbished bed, sandblasted and repainted. Power locks, power windows, cruise control. It does also have remote start on it. If at any point in time you have any questions on anything that you see or need any additional close-up pictures, videos, or information, you can call or text 804-716-8487. Again, that's 804-716-8487. You can call or text that number anytime. Always happy to send over any additional information you might need. Zero rust on the undercarriage of the truck. Super dry. Stickers are still present on the frame rails. Brand new steer tires just installed. They're Falcon steers. They match on both sides. If you'd like a list of the work done to the truck, I'm also happy to send that over. Parts and repairs, parts and labor, I should say. So again, 804-716-8487. I can send you all the info that I have on the truck, as well as anywhere you see this truck listed, there'll be a full write-up detailing everything we've done to the truck. It's an aftermarket front bumper. These are about 18,000 brand new. It's a PTO driven front winch. The controller is inside of the cab. I'll show that when I get around to this side. You can also obviously control the winch from here as well. No scratches, no dents, no dings, no rock chips at all on the cab of the truck. It's extremely clean all the way around. So again, the goal of the video is to point out any imperfections that I find, and really I don't see anything on the cab, at least, to point out. But again, it is a pretty low, fairly low mileage unit, so that does make sense. It still has a small balance of manufacturer powertrain warranty remaining. It's 5 years, 60,000 miles through Ford. So you're not close to being out of it on the mile mark, but you are close on the year mark to being outside of that warranty. Rear seats are like new. Then they can flip up like so for extra storage in the back of the cab. I like a crew cab configuration. It is a little bit long, but the turning radius is still pretty decent, and you just have so much extra space for all your diagnostic equipment, you know, sensitive tools, stuff like that. All the bin floors are solid. Again, this bed has been sandblasted and repainted. New bedliner applied to the bin fronts, so you won't have any rock chips that present themselves there. That's pretty well addressed now. We always bedline the bin fronts. I wish they just did that from the get-go. It makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, you just catch rock chips right there along the front. But you can see the finish on the bed. It's a like new appearance. We do have new decals that we still need to install on the crane, but it'll be the same decal kit that's on it. You have a small little dent, or crease I should say, in this door on the passenger second door in the torch compartment. You can see it even when I back up right down there. So you have the nice tall, double tall torch compartment here. This first bin is set up to hold your bottles. So you have your bottle racks here along the front wall of it, and then shelving along this back wall. And just some dirt on the bin floors, no rust really to speak of. This bed came out of Texas, so the bed itself was in a dry environment. I forget where the chassis came out of, but obviously there's no rust to speak of on the chassis. Two more shelves here in the secondary compartment. You do have this rack system here, so if you wanted to, you could easily add more shelves. I'm not a vendor for any bed parts, but I obviously have very good vendors and suppliers. So if you're looking for more shelves or drawers or anything like that, I can always connect you. Brand new Falcon drives along the back. And we'll look up underneath. It's hard to get a good shot of the bed floor there, but you can see the bed rails, the frame rails, even inside the wheel well, all very dry, free of any rust. This is the passenger wheel well compartment. Open compartment here, no shelving, but again, that can easily be added. Coming back to the crane compartment. So this truck does have a brand new aftermarket wireless KarTech remote. The charging cable's inside the cab. It's fully proportional, so the speed of the crane is controlled off that trigger right there. And all your body control here for your lights, your outriggers as well. Here's a shot of the load chart while I'm back here. So again, it's a 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity, 2-stage reach out to 20 feet, 6 inches. You do have your master bed slide lock here as well. So you can pull this over here, put a padlock through it, and you can lock the entire side of the bed all at once. That's in the unlocked position there. You have steps on the rear bumper, a tow hitch receiver. Rear bumper's obviously been re-bedlined as well as the tailgate. And you have this pass-through compartment here for pry bars, long tool storage. Again, totally dry, no rust inside that compartment, no rust on the other side of the bumper. Just a little bit of clay where we put that outrigger down in some dirt, evidently. You have 2 rear floodlights, work lights. And then inside the bed, you have your factory tie downs there, and new bed liner applied inside the bed as well. New winch line on the crane, as well as some crane hoses replaced, some valves. Anything that needs addressed or attention, we take care of while it's here. The goal with all the trucks that we work on and sell is for them to be 100% turnkey, ready to work, all equipment functioning as it should, so that you can get in the truck and make money from day one. So 2 shelves in that driver rear compartment. Driver wheel well compartment here. Just has 1 shelf in it. Nice long shelf. All the latches close, lock, and latch as they should. They're all keyed the same way, and we do have the keys for the service body. We have multiple sets of keys for the service body. 1 key for the truck, just 1 key fob. Again, it's power locks and also remote start. And all the door springs are in good shape. These are not the gas shock style, they're actually the spring style, which I prefer. I feel like they hold a little bit better than the gas shocks do. So you have a new air tank mounted up here. You have your IMT hydraulic compressor as well. And then some more shelves in this driver 2 compartment. And then in the driver 1 compartment, you have this full set of IMT drawers. They slide a little tight. We'll go ahead and probably lubricate these today. I feel like they'll be fine with a little lubrication. So we'll get these freed up to where they slide better than they do in this video. With this big light box on here, you do have to kind of push the door open just a little bit to open these top 3 drawers. Just something to note. And that's about it for the cosmetic portion of the demo video. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the truck, take it for a quick drive, and then we'll run all the equipment on it and see how all that works. But again, if you have any questions at this point in time, it's 804-716-8487. $33.92 total engine hours. And again, 28,238 on the miles. Go ahead and put the windows up here. Turn the AC off. Again, it's electronic 4-wheel drive on the dash. Factory exhaust brake up here. Still had the rear windows open. This is still a pretty good turning radius, even though it's a full crew cab. I go off the road just a tad there, but overall not too bad. It does have a factory rear cam in the dash, but I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. I have to find where that camera is tucked up, but evidently it's somewhere that doesn't really give you any visibility. So it's something that could be relocated, I suppose, but as it sits, it's not very useful. With the parking brake set, we're going to go ahead and flip the PTO on there. Hear the pump and the idle up happen. Now your PTO is set to on. The upfitter 2 switch controls your front hydraulic winch. So you're right here off this lever. You can let it out. And retract it back in as well. Your outriggers are fully hydraulic, so it's hydraulic extension as well as hydraulic up and down. Yep. The exhaust got in there. So that's with your outriggers fully set. This auxiliary switch on the left-hand side is your compressor. And all your air is run out this Reelcraft hose reel that comes right out of the back here. $262 hours on the compressor. Runs great, fills air super quick. Turn the compressor off there. And again, the remote is aftermarket. It's a KarTech unit, but it's wireless, fully proportional, runs off the trigger. So crane's super quick and excellent speed control off the trigger as well. Not continuous 360 rotation, but full 360 rotation. You can see how I can slow it down there, ease it in, and that's full speed. Unhook the pulley block and then we'll run the crane out to its full extension. Crane is super quick, really smooth operation on the crane as well. Currently winching down so that I can extend out. Again, the winch line's brand new. We will be putting new decals on the crane. I have those in, I just need to throw them on today. Then it's a 2-stage hydraulic extension out to a maximum 20 feet, 6 inches. The boom's in really good shape. The inner booms are all clean. We'll take a look at those here in a second as soon as I get it extended down. You have your rear work lights on the truck. Again, boom is super quick. There's really no lag time at all with it, but you do have really good speed control off that trigger, so you can make it not so jumpy. So I'm gonna put it around and I'm gonna slow it down there so I don't swing the hook too much. super tight rotation gear. When you stop, it stops right where you stop it. There's really no slop in that rotation bearing whatsoever. Let me hook that pulley block. Pulley block is hooked. I'm going to show you just how good the speed control is, how minute of a movement you can make. Being able to swing it fast is really nice, but I love good speed control though. Being able to set a load and slow it down is so important. So you just push the E-stop in right there, remote turns off. I'm gonna stow the outriggers. And that's about it for this demo video. Again, it's a 2020 with 28,000 miles, four-wheel drive, really nicely equipped truck. If you have any questions or need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. Again, this is all that I buy and sell, so if you're looking for something similar, feel free to reach out. Truck World RVA in Oilville, Virginia. If you're looking for a service truck and I don't have it on my website, chances are I have it on the way in or something we're working on. So give me a shout, let me know what you're looking for, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video.